James St. Patrick, a man of many secrets, a man full of lies, a ghost. He has still not left the mind of millions of people who are wondering where he is. He is everywhere. All you have to do is look very closely and you'll see him. There have been plenty things shown in various episodes that raise an eyebrow about the whereabouts of James St. Patrick, and many things have hinted at the fact that he is still alive and well. Let's start with the day of his funeral. If you paid really close attention, you would have noticed something very strange about the coffin as it was being lifted. Pay very close attention. Look closer. Did you notice it? Yes. The coffin slightly tilted. Now, many people will not think anything of this, but what many people don't know is that none of this is accidental. It is there for a very specific reason. The filmmakers behind this episode wanted you to see this. Now, let's talk about something else very strange that happened on that day. Let's talk about Uncle Gabe. Uncle Gabe was absolutely nowhere to be seen when Reiner's funeral had taken place, and we've pretty much had only seen him once, and that was in the very same episode that Ghost had been shot. There is a reason behind this. The producers of the show are trying to get across a message, and that message is that Ghost is very much still alive. Pay very close attention to what Uncle Gabe had to say in this scene.
Yeah. Made us all proud. Just like I'm sure you're gonna make him. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
He sounded like he basically wanted to convince Tariq that his father was a good man, and he even went as far as telling him that he reminded him of him, and that he's basically counting on him to make him proud. Let's play that again.
Yeah. Made us all proud. Just like I'm sure you're gonna make him. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Good.
He says James made us proud just like I'm sure you're going to make him proud. Mind you, Uncle Gabe has never met Tariq in his life before, and he's already telling him that he better make his father proud. It's right in your face. All of this is clearly the workings of James St. Patrick. These are the exact words of James. Remember what James told Tariq in his final episode?
If we work together, I know you can be the man that I want you to be.
He said he basically wanted to make him the man he wanted him to be, and clearly he will stop at nothing to keep on trying to control Tariq, even when he is operating under the water. If you remember correctly, moments before the funeral, Tariq actually wanted to expose his father for who he really was to the world, but Ghost knew that the only way to stop this from happening was to have a family member present. Someone who can change Tariq's mind. Having Ramona there would have immediately reminded Tariq that his father never really cared about his family or had shown any effort on getting back with Tasha, so he made sure that she wasn't present. All of this may seem too far-fetched for some of the fans, but Ghost himself knew all of this was going to happen to him. Someone like him who spent a significant part of his life in the streets would be able to easily see right through a kid like his son. If Ghost hadn't suspected anything at all, he would have left Truth without having to wait inside of it for too long, and as we know, he was waiting there for quite a while for a very specific reason. He wanted to see if Tariq would actually show up and attempt to confront him with the same gun he had replaced with the one he had found. This gun, as we already know, was very different from the gun that Tariq was given by Dre. It is the same gun we have seen Ghost used in the entire series. Ghost wanted all of this to happen. Now, another thing that leads us back to Ghost is the very same site of the funeral. Pay attention to when Tariq is looking down at the grave site and is speaking down to it. Do you notice anything at all?
I had to do it.
Look again.
I had to.
Behind Tariq we can clearly see an ambulance truck passing by. Where else did we see an ambulance? That's right. Immediately right after Ghost had been shot. This ambulance truck itself is referencing the fact that there was an ambulance that left Truth too early after Ghost had been shot, and of all places, where does this happen? At the supposed burial site of James St. Patrick. We were never shown a body for a very specific reason. They could have completely not shown anything in the background of this scene, but the producers of the show wanted to deliver a clear and direct message. Ghost is still alive, and he is watching Tariq in every move he makes. Courtney Kemp, the creator of Power, addressed the possibility of James St. Patrick still being out there. Take a listen to what exactly she had to say about it herself.
Is Ghost really dead? I got a feeling he faked his death. People ask me that all the time. And I guess my response to that would be, as far as everyone who knows him knows, he's dead. I can't speak to, will it always be that way? Certainly it wasn't written and intended to be that way, that Ghost is dead. But it's the world of power, things can change. But it's the world of power, things can change. But it's the world of power, things can change.
It may be a long time until we see James St. Patrick in the flesh, but just know that eventually at some point in this series, we will see him again. What are your thoughts? Make sure to leave your thoughts down below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more content on James St. Patrick.